match. Obviously, big exciting game coming up at the weekend. What did you learn from the League Cup tie against Rangers, and what are you looking to take forward into this game on Sunday?
Well, we learned what we knew, that they are a very good team. I think it was a very even game. I think we managed to be a little bit more clinical in both boxes, and that's why we won the game. But they also have a lot of chances. We don't know the game plan they will have. They stay a little bit without pressing us in the first half, and they create a lot of chances in the counter. And then in the second half, they went to press us higher, but then we have the goal and the better chances. So we will have to prepare for both. Another tough game, another game that we will go as underdogs against the top of the league, unbeaten, but with a lot of enthusiasm in front of our fans to try to give them another day of happiness.
Another day of happiness indeed. You mentioned going in there as the underdogs. Now, if you look at the form table, it will say that Celtic have won 7 out of the last 8 games against Rangers in all competitions. Do you generally see yourselves as the underdogs for this game, and is that the kind of mentality you take into it?
Yeah, we are. In my opinion, we are. Obviously, we are talking about the massive investment they've done. Their players, if you think how many caps they got in the team, how many experienced players they got, they're outstanding team. Of course, in a football game, anything can happen, and I think our mentality is outstanding. And that's where we managed to be this a little bit more clinical than they are, and that's why we keep winning. But it's very difficult to keep winning against a team that got so much experience and quality. I know from the 8 games, so the last 8 games, but for me, what matters is the last 4 games, which is when we both became professional. They weren't nowhere near as good before. But now, with this team they got, and if you think the signings that they came in straight away into the starting 11, replacing players that didn't have many minutes, so they have improved massively, and they kept their best players who are now more experienced. The links between them are better. So for me, yeah, we are the underdogs, but we are quite good underdogs, and we don't mind being in that position, and it brings fight on us. So yeah, I consider ourselves the underdogs, but we will try to get something from the game, and we will try to win.
Yeah, well, I hope you do go on and use that underdog status to get the points on Sunday, Fran. All the best for the game.
Thank you very much. I hope so too.
Great tactical situation last weekend. I thought the Rangers struggled to cope with that. And then on Wednesday night, the game management was superb. We get the 3 goals, then we rest the legs for the weekend. So how are the squad, and any injury worries after those 2 games?
I think it's exactly what you say. We were very happy with the tactics on Sunday. I thought, to stop a team from scoring like Rangers is have to give a lot of credit to the organization. Of course, they got chances. They are always going to have chances. It's almost impossible to keep them chances free. But I thought we were very good. We put bodies over the line. We didn't panic. We won many second balls. So I was delighted with the 2 different tactics, because they stayed a little bit deeper in the first half, and the second half they came higher. And with both set of tactics, I think we were quite good. I wouldn't say that we were the best team, by far the best team, or anything like that, because it was a very, very even game. But I am happy with how we approached the game and how the players read the tactics. And as you say, Wednesday was a perfect game for us. We know Hearts are a team that don't concede many goals. They never concede more than 3 goals. And we wanted to try to finish the game in the first half if we could, to make sure we, players that has played many minutes in the last games, we could rest them a little bit, players that are key for us, and we managed to do that. I thought our first half against Hearts was outstanding. I was delighted. Second half wasn't as good, but it was about, getting the 3 points, getting the clean sheet, and rest. So right now, the whole squad is, fighting for a position. They are all with enough minutes, but not with too much minutes. So in a very good situation, and injuries, we don't have any injury to report from the last 2 games, so everyone is fit to play on Sunday. Apart from the one that we already know, Sarah Harks, Natalie Ross, and Izzy Atkinson is already full training, so we will see if she will be in the squad or not on Sunday.
The last weekend, there was a stream available for the Rangers game. Nothing at the weekend, but for Sunday, the game is going to be shown live to all season ticket holders at Celtic on the Path to Paradise. So that should guarantee a big audience. But what message would you give to Celtic fans in the area to come along and support the team on Sunday afternoon at the Perrycar Stadium?
Yeah, I think these games, because they are so even and they are so hard and mean so much for both clubs, I think the extra that the fan can give us is very, very important. So I would say, if you are here in Glasgow, come along, come here, support us, get us flying like you always do. And if you are not here in the country, obviously you will be supporting from home, and for sure we will feel you as well. So we are delighted with our fans, the support, every time we do media or when we are away in the streets, everyone have always a nice word to say about the team, about our fight, our never give up mentality, and we are very proud of it. So we hope we can put a performance that make them proud, ideally with a lot of people in the stadium, but if not, hopefully we make them proud from home.
Best of luck on Sunday, Fran. I'll see you then.
Thank you very much, David. See you then.
I just wonder if you feel as though you guys have a psychological edge going into these games just because you've won the last 4.
Obviously, it gives you confidence. It gives you confidence, especially the last one was the most important, because obviously the other was last year, was 2 different squads. So we wanted to test ourselves this year. They won every single game, apart from the draw against Glasgow City. So, we didn't know if we actually could beat them again, because obviously we know it's more difficulties this year. But we were happy with our game plan and how the game went. So we are definitely higher in confidence now than we were last Sunday. Doesn't mean that it's going to be any easier. It's probably going to be more difficult, because the surprise factor, they never play against us with a back 3. And now they know how we can hurt them. They know how we can hurt us. So the surprise factor is now gone. So that's a little bit more difficult. But for us, give us more confidence. And we have always this mental strength against any team and never give up mentality, but especially against them, because I think, obviously, big investment come with big pressure. They must win the league. While we have, if we don't win the league, it would be normal. So I think that pressure sometimes is difficult to handle, especially when we are playing well and fighting well. And we will try to do that, knowing that the opposition is superb, tactically and technically they are an unbelievable team.
And is this the old proverbial 6-pointer of a game? You could be, you could potentially go top of the league, or you could lose further ground?
Yeah, I mean, it's early days. We haven't even finished the first round of fixtures. So whatever happens in the game, I don't think it's going to have a massive impact in the league. But for me, these 3 points are super important, especially in front of our fans. So we are desperate to try to win the game, knowing that it's very difficult. But yeah, it's also the psychological factor. If we manage to win, 5 games against them, 5 wins, wow, unbelievable. So yeah, we will try our very best. But knowing that, if it doesn't work, then we will go again next time. But definitely there is going to be a lot of fight, desire, and passion to try to get the 3 points.
Fran, Charlie Wellings has scored goals which have changed the outcome in the games against Hibs, Spartans, and now Rangers on Sunday. Is she perhaps the most important signing you made in your time at Celtic?
I don't know if she's the most important one, but she's an outstanding player. Her finishing skills are unbelievable, and her work rate is as well unbelievable. So it's a very, very important player for us. It's a key player for us. We have a lot of key players. If she's the best, I don't know, maybe at the end of the season we will see the impact they all make, etc. But, definitely we are absolutely delighted to have Charlie. It makes a massive difference, and I think it's a step up from players that left the team last year that, were important players, and we are not missing them because of the quality of the players we brought.
Just finally for me, it's now approaching a year, I think, since Natalie Ross played football. When will she be back?
It's looking better each time. Now she's running, she's touching the ball. So we are desperate to have Natalie Ross, one of our most important players, an experienced player. We feel her every time she comes to watch the games, and we feel her voice from the stand, and it really lifts us a lot. It's a key player for us, one of the best players in the country. And, I cannot give you an answer because we have to go day by day, but hopefully we will see her playing soon, because we are missing her a lot.